Hi and welcome to another episode of Peacemake TV. In today's video we're going to take a look at another one of the widgets that come with Visual Composer, and that's the one that allows us to put icons into our page layouts. So let's see how they work and how we can use them in our design. So I've got a simple page layout. We're going to use that as the basis for this particular tutorial. Nothing special, just two columns and a header across the top with an image in it and an underline. So let's click and add a new element in there, and what we're going to do is we're going to add in the icon option. So if you click that, it'll bring up its own dialog box. It'll give us a range of options that we can work with. We can choose the icon library, so we've got things like Font Awesome, Open Iconic and so on. We can choose the icon that we want to work with. We can search for it, we can choose from all icons, or we can sort of sub-filter this down so we can see chart icons, or we can see payment icons and so on. Or we can just go through all of them and just pick and choose the one we want. We can also choose the color of the icon itself. So for my example, I'm going to choose white. We can choose the size, and we've got mini, small, normal, large and extra large. So we'll just choose extra large this example, and we're going to say we want the icon aligned to the center. We can set up the URL we want for this if we want to use it as a link. I'm going to just leave that blank from now on. CSS animation, same with most of the things that we've got in Visual Composer. We can animate these elements, and it's a great way of just adding a little bit of movement just to draw the eye, the attention to different things that you want to sort of focus on the screen. Entirely up to you if you want to use those. For now, I'm just going to leave that off. And we're going to choose our background shape. I'm just going to go for rounded, which is going to give us a square with rounded corners, and we're going to choose a background color, and for this example I'm just going to go and use Vista Blue, which to me looks like a green. So we've set up all the basic options we need in there. We can hit save changes, and that's created our first icon for us. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this row into multiple columns so we can have different icons, and we'll just set it to be 4 columns. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this 3 times, and I'm just going to drag that onto each one of these columns so we've got the basic icons we can work with. Let's just lift that up into a different position. So we'll update that page and go and take a look at what it looks like on the screen so we can see how we're looking, how these icons display. So we're switching over to the front end of my site. You can see I've now got 4 identical icons with the American Express icon in there. So let's just switch back to the admin, and let's just take a look at editing some of these. Let's go to the first one. Let's just change that icon to something a bit more interesting. Let's just say we want to work with charts. We're going to say how much your profit's going to improve by using our services because we're that successful. So we'll do that for the first one, and we'll do the same on the second one. We just come back into that, we'll edit that, and we'll just change that from the American Express. Again, we'll just choose chart icons, and we'll choose the bar chart. We'll change this time to square so you can see the difference, and we'll change the color. We'll go for pink, and we'll save the changes, and I'll quickly do the same for the last 2. So I'll just pause the video while I make these changes, and then we'll switch back over to the front end so you can see the changes that I've made. Okay, so I've made all the updates to the different icons, given them some different shapes and different colors, just styled them slightly differently so you can get an idea of the kind of things that we can do with these icons in Visual Composer. I'll hit update, and then we'll switch back over to the front end of the site so you can see how some of these different icons look. So you can see we've got a green icon with rounded corners, we've got a squared off icon, a circular icon, and an outlined icon. Very easy to create visually interesting icons. Quick and easy. We've got a whole range of different icons we can work with. We can go back and edit any of these at any time, change the colors, change the shape, change the icon groups that we can choose from, or the icon libraries. A massive array of different things we can do. We can animate them, we can set links on them, a whole host of different features. I hope you found this useful. If you have, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit the like if you found the video useful. It really does help. If you've got any comments or feedback, or you'd like to see any more videos on specific topics in this series, please pop them in the comment section below. And until next time, take care.